So friends, let's see today's amazing recipes. We just have to make this one filling for the recipes. So here I've taken half a kg of green peas and ground them to a very coarse paste like you can see. Then I've taken 5 green chilies and half an inch of ginger. These are very light green chilies and not very spicy. And we're going to grind them to a very coarse paste like this. Now besides that, we will be also requiring about 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, half a cup of freshly grated coconut, 1/4 cup of fresh coriander, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, 2 teaspoons of coriander or dhania powder and 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of hing, half a teaspoon of harad, 1 tablespoon of sugar and salt to taste. So these are the ingredients we need for our filling. So now I'm going to heat 1.5 tablespoon of oil in a pan. Once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to add the cumin seeds so that your oil get nice and hot, and then we're going to add the cumin seeds and they'll start to fry. Then you're going to add the hing or asafoetida. Next we're going to add the turmeric powder. Next we'll go in our paste which we ground, that is the green chilies and the ginger. Now we're going to fry this paste really well along with the other ingredients in the oil. This is very important that you fry this paste really well. So take your time with the paste and fry it really well till you get the lovely aroma of all the ingredients, especially of the green chilies and the ginger. Now we're going to add the coriander powder and the garam masala. I'll leave a link to my homemade garam masala. Fry all of this really well. And for the coriander powder, I just dry roasted some coriander seeds, and once they came to room temperature, I ground them to a very fine powder, or you can use the ready-made one. Now we're going to add our fresh coconut, and we're going to fry the coconut with all the other ingredients really well. Now you know that coconut has its own oil, so that will also flavor the dish. And now we're going to add our ground green peas. As you can see, there are some whole peas and some are ground, so it's like a coarsely ground paste. Now mix all of these ingredients really well. Now we're going to add the salt and the sugar. Again, mix everything well and then turn off the heat and transfer this mixture to a large mixing bowl. Now to this, I'm going to add the lemon juice and the coriander leaves. And now we're going to mix everything really well, and that is our filling or our stuffing for our 3 different recipes. So our filling is all ready now. So let's start with our first recipe, which is the matar karanji or the green peas neuris. Now we're going to make a dough. For this I'm taking 1 cup of whole wheat flour. To that I'm going to add some salt to taste, say about half a teaspoon. We're also going to add 1 teaspoon of hot oil. So I've just microwaved this oil, or you can heat it on the gas top. This is called mohan. And now you're going to mix everything really well till it resembles some wet sand or some breadcrumbs. This is very key to get the perfect dough. And the dough should be such now, the flour should be such now that if you hold it in your hand like this, it all comes together. Like this. That means it's ready. Now all we have to do is add a little water at a time, and we want a very stiff or firm dough, something which you would make for puris. We don't want a soft dough like a chapati dough. We want a very firm dough. So knead this for a whole 3 to 4 minutes. Add a little oil and again knead it and set it aside for 10 minutes. As you can see, the dough is not soft, but it's very firm, and that's how we want it for these recipes. And now we're going to set this dough aside for a little while. And you can see that our dough is ready now. And if you press it down, it doesn't bounce back like a chapati dough or a pizza dough. And now we're going to make small balls like this, even-sized, smooth balls like this. Now for the karanji, I'm just going to roll each ball out like a puri, and we're going to place about 1.5 teaspoon of the filling on one half, fold the other half on top, cut off the excess, seal it really well. This is very important. And then press it down again with a design. You can also use a fork. I'll show you one more. So this is basically how you make your normal karanjis or your neuris. So fill half the side with the filling, turn the other side, seal it very well. We want to seal it well because we don't want it to open up when we are frying it in the oil. Cut it with edges. You can also use a pizza cutter if you don't have this kind of a cutter. And then just press it down with a fork or this design to seal it. And then all we have to do is just deep fry them till they're crispy and really nice and delicious. Alternatively, you can also bake them in your oven till they're golden brown in color. And then drain the excess oil onto a kitchen napkin or a kitchen towel. And your lovely matar karanjis or green pea neuris are all ready to enjoy. These have a very long shelf life also. If you store them in a nice airtight container, they last for almost a week. If you refrigerate them, they can last for almost a month. Now it's time to make some samosas. So we're going to use the same dough. Only thing is we're going to add a little bigger dough, like a lemon-sized ball, like this. Now you're going to roll it out like this in an elongated form to resemble like an elongated naan with two tapering edges like this. And then we're going to take a knife and cut it up exactly into two equal halves. Now I'm going to fold the two edges like this, one on top of the other. Seal it with some water. Then I'm going to put it in between my palm and my forefinger like this, so to form a kind of a pocket. Add the filling. I'm adding about 3 teaspoons. Press the filling down. And again add a little water to the edges and seal. Then you're going to cut off any excess and then just fold and again seal. Always ensure that it's sealed well when you're deep frying because we don't want the filling to come out, and your lovely samosas are ready. And then all we have to do is again deep fry them till they're nice and golden brown in color. Drain off the excess oil and enjoy these samosas. I also have another recipe of samosas, Punjabi samosas with a special sauce. I'll leave a link to that below. Don't they look delicious? And it's great to have them nice and hot with a cup of tea or coffee. And now we're going to make our very simple green peas pattice, or you can call it green peas potato chops with the same filling. Now for this I've taken 3 medium-sized boiled potatoes, peeled them. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and I'm going to mash the potatoes really well so there are no lumps but we get a very smooth texture. Then we're going to form balls like this, and the balls have to be really smooth and even like this. Then I'm going to form them into small baskets by poking them in the center like this and just evening out the edges like you would do for a normal potato chop or a pattice. In this way we'll make the little baskets. Then you're going to add the filling to each of them. And then you're just going to seal them up really well and form them into these small little balls or pattices. And then you're just going to shallow fry them till they're nice and crispy and brown. And our lovely matar pattices are also ready. So give these recipes a try, either one of them or all 3 of them. All you need is the filling. I'll catch you soon. Hope you like today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed,
there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.